The eighth word in Chinese is 我. Hello everyone, welcome back to 说说Chinese, 说说中文. I'm Shuo. Today we're going to talk about some words and phrases Chinese people say that could be insulting. I'm really excited about this episode because number one, those are not words you typically learn in the textbooks, but Chinese people do say them quite often. Number two, the words and phrases I picked for today's video are made up of very easy Chinese characters that you probably have learned them all. And number three, even though I call them curse words, they are actually not that rude. A valid proof is that even with the strict censorship in China, people can still say all of them, well, most of them on the screen. So, without further ado, let's get started. The first phrase is 我去. How could 我去 be insulting? I literally say it every day. Well, it really depends on the way you say it. For example, if your friend asks you, 哎，今天晚上去不去看电影啊? And you say, 我去. That's perfectly fine. But if your friend said something like, 哎，昨天他们都去看电影了，没叫你. And you said, 我去. That conveys a totally different meaning. The phrase 我去 or 我去 means shit, damn in English. You can use this phrase to show anger, shock, or even excitement. And the higher your pitch is, the stronger your emotion sounds like. Hi, may I help you? 哦，太好了，请问那个南京陆地铁站怎么去？你的中文怎么这么好啊？我去。And by the way, I just launched my first online course. It is a course that can help you revisit your Chinese sentence structure. Spend 2 to 4 weeks on this structure review plan course. You will find your brain starting to think in Chinese. So make sure to check the description box to see more information about this course and get a great discount today. 兄弟，去不去打篮球啊？我去，这个说说中文的课也太有帮助了吧？哎，哦，不去，我要学习中文呢。那是去还是不去？ The second phrase also starts with 我靠 or just simply 靠. The meaning is pretty much similar to 我去. And likewise, you can strengthen your emotion by changing the tone of 我, which is originally a third tone, into a fourth tone. 我靠，我买的股票又跌了。我靠 It really hurts. If you have learned HSK4 vocabulary, you will know that 靠 literally means to lean on or to rely on. For example, 他靠着墙站着，他靠着墙站着 or 这件事就靠你了，这件事就靠你了。Then why 我靠 becomes a swear word? Well, have you ever felt that sometimes when you are really angry or really excited and you want to say something to express the strong emotion, but you don't want to use the most vulgar word? What should you do? Yes, we can change the pronunciation a little bit to avoid saying the worst word, but we can still express our emotion. The eighth word in Chinese is 我. Apparently, a lady like me cannot say it out loud. So we sneakily replace the consonant C with a K. 我靠! I know this kind of thing also happens in Thai language. Not so sure about English. Let me know in the comments if you have the same kind of thing in English, or you guys just don't care about being vulgar. After talking about 我, let's talk about 你. Basically, the pattern is 你 plus a kinship item. The meaning is also similar to 我靠 or 我去, because after all, what more can you expect from a curse word, huh? So you can say 你妹, 你妈, or 你奶奶的. Don't forget to repeat the 奶 and the 的 at the end. It's just a law. And guess what? We Chinese people are not sexist. We also have 你大爷的. But just a little heads up, you cannot just use some random kinship items like 你爸,你外婆,你表哥. There are some particular relatives for you to use. The next phrase is 滚, and it is not the super improper word. 滚 literally means to roll, as in the word 摇滚, rock and roll. For example, you can say 我喜欢摇滚乐. 我喜欢摇滚乐. But if you ask somebody to roll away and roll out, 滚 becomes get out.
滚! 快滚啊!
Here comes the super improper word, B. Seriously? Actually, the reason we use the English letter B is also because we want to avoid using the original word B, which literally means to force, like 你别逼我. But here, it has another meaning, which means
vagina.
There are many useful words include this character. For example, 装逼 literally means to pretend that you are a B, and the actual meaning is pretentious. 这什么咖啡啊？这咖啡我不喝，我只喝星巴克的咖啡。装逼，牛逼。Awesome! I have mentioned this word in this video as well.
Mandarin has its own version of super cool, and that is 牛逼. Here's what 牛逼 means. Okay. It means cow's vagina.
So if you haven't watched it, don't forget to check it out. 二逼, which means idiot. 二逼. So you can say 你这个二逼，他是不是一个二逼呀？One thing which is really funny and ironic is in the Chinese college entrance examination, students have to use the 2B pencil or 2B 铅笔 to finish the test. And I won't forget to mention this well-known word, 傻逼 or ace B. 傻 means stupid. 傻逼, a stupid. 傻逼 also means idiot, but it's much ruder than 2B. So I guess the translation could be stupid. I say it is a well-known word is because most of my foreign friends who live in China or have ever been to China before, they just know this word. And some of them told me that it is the first word they learned in China. So tell me in the comment now, do you know this word and do you know what does it mean? And if you do, who told you this? Even though the last word is not that proper to say on TV, I personally still don't think it's a super improper word, especially in southern China or especially when you're talking with your close friend. But of course, if you are trying to avoid using any kinds of curse words or your friend is a super polite person who never curse, don't use any of the words that I mentioned in this video, but it's always harmless to know more, right? Alright, so these are all the content of today's video. Don't forget to check the description box to see more information of my structure review plan course and get a great discount today. I'm Shuo from 说说中文. I will see you in my next video. 再见。